So, Fortune, there was something I told Kashmir people would do on those files. He will tell you, Kashmir, you ask him what I told you guys. I've already got the domain name, but you have to do that before I push it. Yeah, so, we are having when you get to Tclassified, inside it there's a WordPress before the site. So that inside WordPress, you have to copy it out, put it on the HT doc. So rename it to Tclassified. So that once you go to Tclassified, localhost to Tclassified, you get to the website instead of WordPress before the site. So when you are there now, that's when you now go to localhost / the Tclassify, go to your backend, backup, and re-upload those 4 files and send them. Yeah, so let's join up immediately. Let's start. Zainab, are you joined up? Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be continuing our section in Django. So I'll quickly share my screen so that we can continue. Okay. So I just opened up my VS Code and I'm inside the poster application that we created. So make sure that you're inside poster application before you start following the instructions. If you are not there, you might not be able to do what we are doing effectively. So if you're looking at your directly, make sure that you have desktop / Django thought / Django web / poster. That's where you will be. If you're not in this directly the way I am here, if you're doing what you're doing, you might not be following up appropriately. And like I said before, all the codes for our work, it's already on the jamboyeknekouni.com website. So just get to jamboyeknekouni.com, do / Django web app steps. So once you put it, you're going to see these steps. This was what we did yesterday. We said that Django is a high-level Python web framework that encourages rapid development and clean, pragmatic design of web applications. It is ridiculously fast. It is free to use. It is open source. It is a Python-based open source framework that follows the model view controller architectural pattern, and that's what we're going to be doing today. And what we did was we installed the pipenv, which is what we're going to be using to run most of the operations here. So with the pipenv that we installed by saying pip install pipenv, we're able to create the virtual environment by saying pipenv shell. That's how we created the virtual environment. After that, we installed Django by saying pipenv install Django. You can see that we are using pipenv because we had earlier installed pipenv. Then now we created our project by saying Django admin start project. That's how you start a website, a new website. Simply say Django admin start project. You put the name of the website. So had it been your name is Tclassified, would have been Django admin start project Tclassified. That was it. So immediately after creating this project, we seed it into that project so that we can start running performing other operations. So when we seed it into that project, we are now able to do run server. We are now able to run our server on this very port. And to do that, you simply say python manage.py run server. And that was where we stopped. And when you run this server, you're going to see the website. So I'm going to quickly run the server again. So we are on poster. You make it work effectively. So I said Python manage.py run server. So that's how you run it. So I press the enter key, and the server will be expected to run. No such. Yeah, poster. So internet just went out. They changed the light. I don't know whether you guys can still access the class. Can you still see me online? Okay. So do we continue? So I have to quickly activate my virtual environment before I continue. So you can see I tried to do run server, but it's telling me that I should activate my virtual environment. So let's do that before we continue. Okay, so to do that, like I told you, all the steps we have here. So we are going to run the shell and create our databases and other things. And the operations that we're going to be doing will be based on what is on the Django website, which I'm going to open now. Okay, so this is the Django website, and this is Get Started with Django. So when you click on the link to this website is on my website. I've already given it there. You can see the whole process of installing Django, getting started with Django, Django overview, then write your first app in Django. And this is what we are doing, writing our first app in Django. So you see the three first things: getting started, installing. So if you click on the installation guide, you're going to see most of the things that we've done earlier. So first of all, you need to have Python in your system. And I didn't go through this because I know that all of us already have Python in their systems. So these are the ways you can use in installing Django. You can go from official release to installing the development version. So if we click on this, so we see pip install Django, which was what we did earlier. So that is one of the ways of installing Django, how to install Django. Okay. I'm still gonna get to what we are supposed to do now. If I get back, get seated immediately. Don't stand up there. So you can check out the Django version that you have by using this command. So if I copy this simple command here and get back, I should be able to check the version that we have. Okay, no model called Django. We need to activate first before we can see that. So this was what we did. Django admin start project my site. And once we started this project, our own is not my site. What is the name of the project we started? Poster. So once we created our poster, we can be able to see under poster, we see manage.py and another poster where we have the following inside. So that is what we have here. This is our poster. Under poster, you have another poster and manage.py. Can you see what I'm having here? So here, their own website name is what? My site. What is their own website name? My site. What is our own website name here? Poster. Under poster, you have another poster and manage.py. The same way here, under the my site, we have manage.py and another my site. And when you open the other my site, you will now see init.py, settings, url.py, asdi.py, and wise.py. In that same way, if you open our own poster here, you'll be able to see init.py, acigi.py, settings, URL, and wsdi.py. So like I said before, all the procedure we're following is what they have on their site on creating basic website. So here they explain what each and every one of these do, whether it's manage.py, init.py, setting.py, or their function. Okay. Okay. So those are what we were able to do yesterday. So we're going to move on to creating the post app and writing our first view and continuing. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. So, but we'll start, before we start that, we're going to activate our virtual environment, which is what is here. So I'm going to give you what you can use to activate your virtual environment. I simply get to my desktop. So this lecture is planned out in such a way that you will not find it difficult performing any of those steps. So I'm going to give you another steps that you need. We're going to be following these steps one by one. So you do what we've already done, and then we can continue. Okay. Okay, so we've done most of these things. So let's activate our virtual environment by getting to the script and writing activate. So that's what we're going to do now. So let's cd into the script and activate. That's what we're going to do. So is everybody on the same page? Huh? Remy, oh yeah, now quickly get to the same page. Who else is not on the same page? Oh yeah, now quickly get to the same page. Who is on the same page? Yeah. Yeah, we'll activate the virtual environment. So who else is on the same page? So I'll give you guys 5 minutes to everybody, people that are entering down, get to the same page, 5 minutes, get to the same page so that we'll continue, please. I don't want anybody, make sure that you've done everything that we've done and that you're in poster, under poster, you should see another poster, I see your manage.py and every other thing so that we can continue. I'll give you 10 minutes, get ready and we'll continue, please. So that you don't miss a thing because we are moving into actual creation now.